So here we are at Caralbin Valley on the 17th. The water behind us.
Average
here
hole.
with young James. People have asked about the Richo project. Now I have been doing a bit of work with Al, but also been doing a little bit of work with James. He's been helping out a little bit, so he's got a couple of little tips.
So a couple things.
One of the things I asked James was, always goes like this.
Well, just
So
James is going to explain to me.
aim down there. Yep. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll set it up there. Instead of just gripping like that, I'll go bring it there and just to go like that. So the reason I do that now is when I had a lesson with my coach Richard, Woodhouse down the coast. I definitely recommend. I was setting up, so I'd set up and I'd set up with my shoulders like that, like a long way left. So I'd just come and just hit like, which normally I was always, over my whole life was normally a draw. I was hitting cuts for like 2 months and didn't really so I didn't really see him. I think I was away on tournaments and that, so I didn't have the chance to see him. And so I had no idea why I was doing that, and I went and saw him, and he just said like one of the reasons was that, and so he got me to do that, and so I've been doing it ever since. And now
so you can see how much more square or even even closed.
Now I know, like, and the reason I keep doing it is because now I know every time I set up to the golf ball, my setup's gonna be the exact same every time. So I know that if I do hit a cut, that's not the reason why I am. Like, I'm not setting up like that. I'm always setting up dead on kind of thing. So it's like that. And so when Richo was obviously.
So you set up, Richo. You show.
Well, I used to always try and get my hand onto the top.
Face the other way, mate. So you swap positions if you can. Yep, sweet.
So instead of coming in from here, I was always placing my hand on the top, and you can see where my shoulders are going there. So now I want to go that way.
So yeah, and obviously when Richo always used to play a cut, they would obviously just like.
That's where my shoulders are here.
And when you play a cut and do that as well, it's just going to have a snap cut, which is what
snap cut.
What
Richo was known for a snap cut.
Richo was famous for. So yeah, just trying to get him to square up his. So I gave him that little tip.
A little bit better posture.
Yeah. So now he's more like that. So he can still obviously he still plays like a little bit of cut.
Yeah,
but
a little fade.
He can hit a draw now because his shoulders are on wide, and the club will be able to swing from where it's meant to.
Well, left.
Yeah.
So you're never going to swing inside out, Richo. Well, not yet anyway.
No.
That's the next part.
No, but that's.
It's limiting it.
Yeah. Yes. It's getting the ball to move a lot straighter than what it was, and which it is.
Yeah, it is.
And that's what
I've never seen you hit a draw before. Now hitting him. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It nearly fell off my too.
Yeah. Because a very similar thing to what you're saying, Graham McDowell always said. Set up like this, hand, and then just bring it straight out.
Yeah, well, it just makes your shoulders always set
see
up square, which is the half the battle.
Squarer.
Pushes half the battle.
Well, setup is certainly the start of good things.
Look, I've always set up.
Correct.
So some just slight little changes to your swing without changing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, if you have a good posture.
Pretty well, that's probably what we've been working on. Like you said, posture. You've got a tip for posture.
Yeah. Well, just the little thing. Well, obviously that as well to keep your thing, but it's so easy. Anyone can do it. You don't have to practice it or anything. You just go get the club. So you still do that before you do it. Stand like that. Stand dead straight. Pretend you're going leaning back on a wall. You just fall down, and then you just bend your knees as when you feel comfortable. And then I get a pretty strong posture all the time. When if you have a good foundation, you swing. Normally ends up being alright. So so it's just there. Do the thing. Stand up dead straight. You just fall down. Let everything just go, and then you just bend your knees to wherever you feel.
So your knees aren't bent; they're just unlocked, aren't they?
Yeah. So you can go like that, and then you just feel like
just let them.
Just let them hang wherever you want them.
Yep.
Like that.
Because people got that habit of just pushing.
Yeah. So a lot of people have their back a bit round. So this will make it just like you just fall dead straight. You just get that back like just set up nice and strong, and then go from there, and it'll make golf hopefully a little bit easier.
There you go.
Hopefully.
Beautiful. So that's what we're working on. So we'll come back in what? Couple of weeks or a couple of months or
more Richo project. There's always more because Richo always wants to get better.
Mate, we all want to get better, don't we?
That's it.
And we're all working hard towards getting there. So we'll keep letting you know what's going on. Beautiful.